Hey, it's Jacob here, owner of Island Vape Supply in Washington State. And I just want to talk a little bit about the vape crisis and the proposed ban by Donald Trump to ban all flavored e-liquids. So, first of all, let's talk about the crisis itself. There have been 6 deaths that are possibly linked to vaping over the last period of a month or so. First of all, these products were THC, not nicotine, vaping products. But that's not even the problem. They were bootleg, made out of someone's garage products, not sold at a vape store, not sold at a pot shop. They were sold on the black market illegally in every single case. Secondly, they have not even been able to tie it to a specific cause from the vape. They are just indicating that it somehow is related to vaping. But more than anything, with this whole crisis, what I want to make sure is known is that 13,000 people a day die from smoking cigarettes, okay? 13,000 a day. Per day, not a year. 13,000 a day. And we are in a vape crisis because a couple bootleg THC cartridges with shit we don't even know what was in the cartridges. This is a crisis. They're saying. I obviously disagree. I can't. I feel so completely blindsided by this. Donald Trump is someone who. What narrative has he pushed throughout his campaign, or not, in his presidency? The platform of fake news and how these media outlets are fake news and they don't do any real reporting. What I've come to realize, I believe, and my conclusion about Donald Trump is that he's only concerned about fake news if it involves him. Other than that, hey, whatever looks best for the campaign, whatever is going to maybe get him more votes is perfectly fine. You know, hey, fake news only matters if it affects Donald Trump. That's what I'm seeing from this. Also, thousands of businesses, including my own, will almost immediately be shut down if this ban goes into effect. The jobs that these shops and my shop supports across the country will be felt. The loss of all these jobs will be felt. It would be a huge dent on the economy. The tax revenues that are already being taken from vape are significant. but the jobs that it supports and the families that these jobs feed will all be gone. They'll evaporate like vape right into the air. And people will be forced to go on welfare, I guess, until they can find another job, if they can. But I thought the guy was about job creation. This is not about job creation, I can tell you that. It is so un-Republican and so unconservative to make a stance like this. I'm just in shock. I supported the man because I'm a small business owner, and I liked a lot of what he has done. But to make this type of decision with no evidence, no facts, just because it looks good and sounds good in the media, is absolutely sickening. And it is taking away your and my right to choose. If you care about freedom, if you care about your right to choose, then it's important you stand up against this ban. I think that people are mudding the waters with the fact that the kids are getting a hold of it and it's being marketed to kids. That couldn't be further from the truth either. Adults like to smoke other flavors other than tobacco flavored vape. I'm a vape user myself, and I strongly dislike the taste of tobacco flavored vape. I don't like the taste, I don't like the smell. It tastes like ass, in my opinion. And you don't have to be an adult to think that tobacco flavored vape tastes like ass. There's flavored vodkas, watermelon vodka, orange vodka, strawberry vodka. Those aren't coming up for debate, but which kids like also. How many high schoolers do you think drink flavored vodka? I'm sure a high percentage. What this is a move by big tobacco to shut down small business so that they can have control. They can have a nice little product put in a little box that they can sell you at the gas station and take 100% of the industry and push small business owners out. So that's what this is. I mean, it's plain as day. These are politics 101, and I just hope that America is smart enough to see this, whether you vape or not. This is about your freedoms, your rights. It doesn't matter how you feel about vaping. It has to do with how you feel about the Constitution and your right as a free American to make a decision for yourself if you are a consenting adult of legal age. Nobody's talking about selling vape to minors. We're all okay now, even with the vape going to 21 years old to be able to buy vape products. So you can go to war. Let's be clear about this. You can go to war in Afghanistan or Iraq and be shot and killed defending this country, but you can't legally buy vaping products. Does that make any sense? So the government will use you at 18 to go and die for them, but if you want to make the choice of whether to vape or not, you're not old enough at that point. It's absolutely crazy. This is, the stuff that's circling in my head, and I've just got to get it out. These are the myths of the vape crisis. Remember this, 13,000 people a day die from smoking cigarettes. Why aren't we talking about that? And all the help that vape has done to get people to stop smoking cigarettes. And and start and vape. You know, I am one of those people. I haven't smoked a cigarette for over 3 years, and that's 100% due to vape. And if there would have just been tobacco flavor, I probably would have not quit, because I don't like the taste of tobacco flavored vape. I just find it to be gross. And you know, it's sad that the government is pushing this propaganda, but you know, it's not surprising. It's sad, but not surprising. So if you have any comments about this, any feelings, either way, I would love to hear what you guys, as fellow Americans, have to say on the topic. And please just leave a comment below and let me know. Thanks a lot for listening, and I just hope that we can, you know, at least have an open discussion about this, and the false narrative can kind of be, you know, exposed for what it is. So, thanks a lot. All right.